Good evening. You're joining with Prime TV News and I'm Pankaj Kulatunga. First, the news headlines. Sajid Premadasa calls on all those who are disarrayed by the other parties to join him. Gotabaya Rajapaksa assures legal protection to the intelligence units. Mahesh Senanayaka says he has not withdrawn from the presidential election. Heavy rains exceeding 150 millimeters forecast. ISIS chief Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi killed in Syria. Now the news in detail. Presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajid Premadasa, has said that he welcomes with satisfaction without insulting anyone who extends support to him. He further stated that all those who are disarrayed by other parties are invited to join him. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa made these observations addressing a public gathering held in the Panduasnura area. A large group including Sri Lanka Freedom Party Pradeshya Sabha members Janaka Tilakasiri, Darshana Sampath and Prabhan Nalinda Veerasekara joined in expressing their support to Sajid Premadasa at this public rally. Sajid Premadasa said that there are no wolves who hoot in their people's-led front. He called on the Sri Lanka Freedom Party and all Podujana Peramuna who are rendered helpless within the Panduasnura electorate join their hands with the 52-year-old national leadership and join hands with Sajid Premadasa to launch the social, economic and development revolution. He said that industrial zones will be launched in the entire island at the divisional secretariat level and lay red carpets as during the regime of his father, Ranasinghe Premadasa, to attract foreign investments to build industries. Maximum relief that could be given to foreign investors will be given and launch a large number of industries and enable the youngsters to engage in jobs within their villages. In the meantime, another public rally was organized in the Bingiriya area to consolidate the victory of presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa. It was joined by a large group including many parliamentarians. Sajid Premadasa mentioned that several days have passed since he invited his opponent for a debate and even wrote a letter to come for a debate and talk about their policies. It is with great awareness that he was working along with his policies. He believes that his opponent has released what someone has written. He called for an open debate to be telecast live on every TV channel. The people can decide whether his opponent was speaking by looking at a prompter. He said that no one else has attempted to accept Sajid Premadasa's invitation. He told him not to be afraid of him. If he is afraid, he could even come for a debate with his brother president. He said he is prepared to face both of them. He could even join hands with his speaker brother for the debate. If not, he could also bring along with him Basil Rajapaksa and Namal Rajapaksa. Sajid Premadasa said that he is prepared to debate alone with all of them. Presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa has said that legal protection will be ensured to the intelligence units while strengthening the security of the country. He was addressing a public rally in the Polonnaruwa area. विहिदी किया पुदुजन जयरावे अपि वेनुवेन अपि अथरम नगेना बला पोरुत्तुवे जनहर दिनु महिंदनम उतुम सोयुर असुरे गुणदम पिरु अभिमंदरु कोटाबय नामे
ශ්‍රී ලංකා පොදුජන පෙරමුණේ ජනාධිපති අපේක්ෂක ගෝඨාභය රාජපක්ෂ මහතාගේ ජය තහවුරු කිරීමේ ජනහමුවක් පොළොන්නරුව මැදිරිගිරිය පොදුජන ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේදී පැවැත්වුණා. පාර්ලිමේන්තු මන්ත්‍රීවරුන් ඇතුළු පිරිසක් මෙම අවස්ථාවට එක්ව සිටියා.
A public rally to consolidate the victory of Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna candidate was organised at the Madirigiriya public grounds in Polonnaruwa. A large gathering including many parliamentarians joined in this rally. Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that the people can remember that after defeating the LTTE, KP, posing himself as the LTTE leader, made a statement to the entire world. He said that with the help of the intelligence units, they succeeded in getting down him too to Sri Lanka. This government has made the working process of the intelligence and that of the armed forces and the police inactive. He assured that under their government, the security outfits will be consolidated again and providing a legal cover to the intelligence units and thereby consolidate the security of the country. Presidential candidate of the National People's Power Force has pointed out that the people succeeded in defeating the Rajapaksa's regime in 2015 and all of them left on that occasion. Anura Kumara Disanayaka made these references addressing a public meeting organised to ensure his victory at the presidential election. This public rally was held in the Tiharia area in Nitabua. A large gathering attended this meeting. National People's Power Force presidential candidate Anura Kumara Disanayaka has said that the current government is responsible for the uprising of Rajapaksa regime, which was subdued back in 2015. Denouncing the actions of Rajapaksas following the defeat, Anura Kumara said that the National People's Power Force should be strengthened by the people to effectively combat crimes and corruption that were always affiliated to the Rajapaksa regime. National People's Party presidential candidate General Mahesh Senanayake has said that he has not withdrawn his candidacy from the presidential race. He was addressing a media briefing held in Colombo today. Former Auditor General Gamini Vijayasinghe also expressed his views at this news conference. Presidential candidate General Mahesh Senanayake attested that his candidacy will not be subject to change. He denounced the rumours of him joining any other political party prior to the elections. The presidential candidate said their agenda does not follow the concept of rallies but of conversations and discussions, remarking that his supporters are reticent and shy to appear on stage or to attend meetings. The candidate remarked that his follower count is on the rise. Former Auditor General said agriculture as well as local and small industries are in economical ruins, highlighting that their policy statement has been based on local economy. The former Auditor General mentioned that local producers should essentially be protected from international markets. More on local news. The opening of the United National Party Elections Office as Jintupetia took place today under the patronage of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. Elections operational officers on behalf of the victory of New Democratic Front presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa being opened in various parts of the island. It was Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe who declared open the Jintupetia United National Party Elections Office within the Colombo Central Electorate. The event was joined in by Minister Ravi Karunanayake and D.M. Swaminathan and a group of United National Party activists including parliamentarian Mujibur Rahman. After the opening of this office, the Prime Minister mixed along with people present and raised various queries from them. The elections manifesto of presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajid Premadasa, is slated to be unveiled on the 31st of this month in Kandy. Arrangements have been made to hand over the first copies of the elections manifesto by Sajith Premadasa to the Mahanayakas of the Malwatta and Asgiriya chapters. Minister Mangala Samaravira said that it would be an election manifesto that would have an impact on the future of the progressive and creative citizens of the country. Minister Mangala Samaravira said that policy statements of NDF will be launched on Thursday in Kandy. According to the minister, the Rajapaksa regime has always failed to fulfill their promises to the people. Throughout all the former presidential elections, the Rajapaksas had been falsely promising people abolishing the presidency and increasing salaries. Despite that, whence appointed, Mahinda Rajapaksa's only aim was to consolidate his power. In contrast, the current government has been fulfilling their pledges. According to the minister, at least 80% of their commitments made in 2015 has already been realized. Minister Mangala Samaravira highlighted that their new policy statement will be a progressive and a creative one, which effectively represents the people. The nation's youth and women have been given necessary prominence. The Postal Department claims that the distribution of postal voting cards related to the presidential election enters the final stage. The casting of postal votes of the members of the state established and the armed forces is scheduled to take place on the 31st of this month and on the 1st of November. The scheduled date for the casting of postal votes of the district secretariats and elections officers and the police is the 4th of next month. Postal voters who are able to cast their votes on the related day can cast their votes in the elections office located in the districts where their offices are situated. The Department of Meteorology has said that many areas in the island will experience more than 150 millimeters of rainfall. Director General of the Meteorological Department, Atula Karunanayaka, said that the atmospheric disturbance in the southwest Bay of Bengal to the south of Sri Lanka is likely to move to the sea area to the west of the island through the southern sea area today. Under the influence of this system, showery condition is likely to enhance over most parts of the island, particularly in the northern, eastern, Uva, southern, central and Sabaragamuwa provinces until tomorrow. He said that showers or thundershowers will occur at times in most provinces of the island. Very heavy rainfall between 150 to 200 millimeters can be expected at some places in northern, eastern, Uva, central, southern and Sabaragamuwa provinces and in Polonnaruwa district. Heavy falls above 100 millimeters can be expected at some places elsewhere. The Puttalam District Disaster Management Unit said that 7,060 families within the Puttalam district have been hindered by the adverse weather condition. A large group in the Puttalam district have been subject to a disastrous situation following the continuous heavy rainfall experienced within a number of days. Roads and houses are inundated. The Puttalam Disaster Management Unit further said that 7,060 families consisting of 25,714 people are hindered by the disaster. Roads in the Tilladiya, Ratmalyaya and Al-Qasim areas are underwater. Meanwhile, there were obstructions onto the movement of traffic following the ocean waves swashing into the Galle-Colombo main road from Akurala in Ambalangoda to Hikkaduwa across Kahawa, Godagama and Talwatta. People were seen gathering onto the roads in the area to witness this development. Residents claim that the roughness of the seas enhanced during the night period. 5 schools in the Polonnaruwa district were today declared as national schools. The declaration of these national schools took place under the patronage of North Central Governor Sarath Ekanayaka. The schools declared as national schools were Thopawava Mahavidyalaya, the Kaduruwela Muslim Central College, the Vilyaya Mahavidyalaya, Diurankadavala Mahavidyalaya and the Bakamuna Mahasen Mahavidyalaya. These were declared as national schools after being developed under the Pibidamu Polonnaruwa program. Classroom buildings, developed of playgrounds and improved sanitary facilities were also vested in the students on the sidelines of this event.
The cabinet paper submitted by Education Minister Akila Viraj Karivasam to enroll undergraduates to teach foreign languages in government schools has been approved. The attention of the Education Ministry has also been directed to effective maintenance of already established language centres in some schools. The government aims to provide students with tertiary education for foreign languages. Educational Minister Akila Viraj Karivasam said the nation's need is of a youth fluent in foreign languages as to improve international relations in the light of growing global demands. In accordance with the decision of the cabinet, 729 teachers will be recruited to teach French, German, Hindi, Japanese, Arabic and Korean languages. Still on local news, a petition has been filed against the order issued by the appeals court suspending an order issue for Gotabaya Rajapaksa to appear in the Jaffna Magistrates Court. Gotabaya Rajapaksa has been informed to appear in the Jaffna Magistrates Court. This order was issued in relation to the disappearance of Lasith and Kugan, the Jaffna district organisers of the Frontline Socialist Party. Considering a petition filed in the appeals court by Gotabaya Rajapaksa against it, appeals court judge Deepali Vijayasundara issued an order suspending the order given to Gotabaya Rajapaksa to appear in the Jaffna Magistrates Court. This petition was filed against it. It was directed to be taken up for consideration on the 31st of this month. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, through his lawyers, had earlier informed that it is difficult for him to appear in Jaffna Magistrates Court due to security reasons. The Colombo High Court today postponed hearings of a money laundering case against parliamentarian Mahindananda Alutgamage for January 16th and 17th next year. Mr. Alutgamage has been accused of purchasing a house worth 27 million rupees in Kingsley Road in Colombo, using funds alleged to have been acquired through illegal means. High Court Judge Aditya Patabandige ordered the witnesses in the case to appear before court when the case is taken up for hearing next year. The case has been filed by the Attorney General. Next up is Biz News. Chairman of the Tourism Promotion Bureau, Kishu Gomes, has said that a tourism promotion program centering 12 countries has been launched. He made this reference expressing his views to the ITN News Division. Kishu Gomes said Sri Lanka has attracted a total of 130,000 tourists by the end of September. As a result of the promotional programs carried out, in the next 3 months, 100% recovery is expected from the tourism industry. The growth of the industry is considerable and very satisfactory considering the massive blow delivered by the Easter Sunday bombings. According to Kishu Gomes, a special tourism promotional program has already been launched targeting 12 countries. Make www.itnnews.lk your go-to source for the very latest in news, at home and overseas. Signing off, I'm Pankaj Kulatunga. Good night.